Hi, my name is Deborah Fannin, and I'm a registered nurse, and I have an education degree, and that may sound real impressive, but a year ago, from January 11th to April 28th, I was out of a job, and I'm a 40-year Christian, and I belong to a church, a regular attending going to church, but I tend to be a loner. I live alone. And so when that happened, the state had gone through one of their things where the federal was going to be taking over, and so through no fault of my own, I lost my job, and I found out later the state didn't take out any taxes, and so I also owed the IRS $5,000. So that's how my year started out last year. In my arrogance, I thought, well, I'm a nurse. I can just find another job. And so I used all my money to run off resumes and go to interviews and fill out applications, and only to be told that I was overqualified or underqualified or was not certified in this nursing specialty. And so I was doing sub-nursing and just whenever necessary nursing, but it wasn't enough income to make it through. And so pretty soon I didn't have any heat, I didn't have any food, I didn't have the gas to go to interviews anymore, and I wasn't getting any calls from employers. And so I heard about Love Inc. and I called, which was a really hard thing to do because I'm usually the one that helps other people. And they called me back, and I was so depressed, I guess, that I wouldn't even pick up the phone. And I would hear messages from Terry saying, I know you're there, I know you're screening these calls, we're just calling to check and see how you're doing. Well, she did that for a while, and then finally one day she showed up and took me to the job center to find out why I wasn't getting any calls, and to find out that there was some kind of computer glitch and nobody was getting access to my resumes. And then she helped me to fill out heat assistance paperwork, and told me where the food banks were. And so I went to Kingsway and got food, and went to Church of God and got food. And but she also gave me an opportunity to serve by delivering food to other people and by helping someone else in need that had a medical need. And at Easter time, I received a laundry basket, a big laundry basket full of food with a big old ribbon tied on it, and inside of it, it had encouraging spiritual things for me to read, and that helped a lot. Rotary delivered a food box. Skyline Church provided me with a scholarship to take Crown Ministry financial training to help me organize things about the tax issues. Community Covenant provided gas cards so I could keep looking for a job. Let's see. I had doors on my house that wouldn't close, and so I had boxes stacked up all over all my doors to keep them shut so the wind wouldn't blow them open. And a man from Lutheran Church and a friend of his from Crossroads Church came and fixed my doors so they would shut. And then I was also, my house is like 5 feet off of the ground, and I was climbing out of it onto a step stool to take my dog out. And they built a landing with a stairs on my back porch so that I could let my dog out. And when I say they made that, they didn't just make it. They made a beautiful landing and stairs. They did little things like round off edges so my grandchildren, when they came over, wouldn't get hurt on them. I mean, it wasn't it even wasn't just that they fixed it, it was how they fixed it. God did provide me with a job in April. I'm now a nurse consultant with a national firm doing catastrophic cases, case management. But Love Inc. taught me the importance of being connected as a Christian. I've been a nurse 25 years. I've been a Christian 40 years. And like I said, I was already a part of a church. But I didn't feel like I could go to my pastor and ask for help because there were so many other people that had needs that were worse than mine. People whose sons were dying in the war, little kids that, were disabled. And I just didn't feel like I didn't feel like my needs were that important. And so it was easier for me to reach out to Love Inc. in an anonymous way, I guess. So the thing that I learned from them was that you need to be connected as a Christian. And also the thing that I want you to know is that they don't just help people, they help transform people. I was a person that went to work every day, came home, went to church on Sunday, all the normal things probably everybody else does. Now I'm a small group leader at Teaching the Truth Project. I'm a Brownie co-leader, and I'm helping teach the girls the importance of community service. I volunteer to pass out food on Thanksgiving instead of just staying home and eating Thanksgiving. I volunteered to co-teach a Living Well with Chronic Disease course, which is also something that Love Inc. gave me a scholarship to go learn to be a leader for. My message to the churches is that the support that you give to Love Inc. is, it can happen to anybody. It's not just poor people that don't want to work anymore. It's families and it's professionals, and it could be anybody. The other thing I'd like to tell you is that, as you can hear from my story, there were multiple churches that helped me. Every church helps in every little way. Every skill helps. There were people that were doing construction. There were gas cards. There were food. I mean, it was multiple things that helped me. And it wasn't just the things that were given to me. I was a loner, but it made me see that it was the love of Christ. It was the love of Christ through all the people in all the churches that brought me out of being this little hermit in the house working all the time. So it's not just the appreciation of the things that we get, it's the appreciation of the love, and that people are willing in their busy everyday lives to take a whole day off from Saturday to make you steps, or just all the little things that help me. It transforms people so that they give back. They want to give back. And it's made me a lot stronger Christian. It's made me a lot more active Christian. And so I hope that everybody will do everything they can to support Love Inc. because they need a lot of help. There's a lot of needs and not enough people. All right, thank you.